And now I'm going to do a darker color. And I don't have, normally I would have a Cypress pressed powder is what I would use to do my darker color with my chestnut BB Flawless. And since I don't have that, I'm going to use my Fierce Mineral Touch Concealer powder, loose powder. And that's going to, using this is going to take care of that color difference around here and all around my face. And I'm going to blend it in so that you don't see that difference. And everything's going to be blended and it will look much more natural when I am done. So I'm going to use the same brush. And I am going to, and I'm sure everyone's seen this before, what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go under, in case you can't see, I'm going under the line where you would normally put your blush. That's where you put in your highlight line. It feels so weird calling it highlight because it's your darker color, but you know what I'm saying. For your darker color, you are going under your blush line. And I always like to use this technique where I can offer, any way that I can offer some memorization to my nose. If I can, do something with that, I like to capitalize on that. And this is a neat trick for that. And you don't need really much. Since I didn't grab my hair really, just gonna go around my temple, top of my forehead, there, dot it on. Then I'm gonna go down. It's gonna meet that line down there that I've already drawn. And we're gonna blend this in. And I'm gonna take whatever is left on my brush. I'm going to put a little bit down here. I don't need a lot. The great thing about the BB Flawless is that it is so light. It really does not, it's not heavy. You don't feel like you're wearing a heavy cream. You don't feel like, you're wearing a heavy foundation. That's the same thing is true, as we said, about our touch, our liquid touch foundation. Goes on wet, but it dries. Feels dry and powdery and just lovely. So then I take some of my Fierce, I put it in my top, and I move it around a little bit. And I tap down on the areas that I want to get some of the powder on. And then I'm just going to blend it in. Because there's no need to go slow and gentle. We all know what I'm doing. What I like about this brush is I feel like this brush is focused. Sorry, I think my mirror is probably so far away that maybe it feels like you're not I'm not looking at you or paying attention to you. I'm sorry about that. But I feel like this brush is so precise because they made it for blush, that it's got that angle, and so it really is hitting all of your areas precisely the way you want it to. It's not, you don't feel like it's invading on the area that you've already, put your highlights on, but you also have the opportunity to blend as well. So I like that. And now when I'm done, I don't have that. I don't look two-toned. I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't look two-toned. I do not have, so a little different natural light. I don't have that too light of a color. And look at my chin now. There's no discoloration. See, it's just blended right in. I make sure I go under here. I make sure I went under there. Just enough so that whatever was happening, there's no discoloration. So that my face still have my highlights. I'm still highlighted here. I'm still highlighted here and here. Still got my whole dark circle or darkness under my eyes completely gone. My complexion is completely even. And the thing about the BB Flawless complexion enhancers are they're multitasking. They're hydrated, they're tinting, they're enhanced because they're also nourishing. They have a I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. Minerals and that's what I'm trying to say. Your skincare moisturizers. I can't get the word out. They have moisturizing products in or ingredients in the enhancers or in the BB Flawless. So you get that benefit, and it feels good. You do not feel at all like it's heavy. I mean, it doesn't feel heavy at all. I'm touching it, and as I touch it, minutes, you can see that it's white. I touched it, very little brownness came off my hands. It feels good. It's light, goes on easy, and I don't feel like my skin is too light or too dark. And I play with the colors. I play with the colors. Like right now, I know I have a lot of light. It's not a lot of natural light right now, but I don't feel like I have too much going on with the different colors. And maybe it seems like it is because it's just a little dark in here, but really naturally looking at when I look at myself in my mirror, there isn't a difference. There's a shadow on my chin right now because of the darkness in the room, but it blended in very well. So that's what I used. I started off with my rose water. I used my primer. I used my 2 different colors of BB Flawless Enhancer, chestnut and honey. And I use my touch pressed powder, mineral touch pressed powder, and I use my Fierce Mineral loose powder concealer. And that worked for me today. And thank you very much. I'm Shannon Abdul-Latif, a unique presenter, and I was happy to share this with you. Thank you for watching.